What's up, guys? Today I got coached by Deos, who's a pro coach. He used to coach for a ton of teams. He used to coach for Dignitas, Immortals, and he just coached St. Louis University to a national championship, which their top laner, you probably know, Surdy, got the LP record for NA. He coached me today. I wanted to share it with you guys and tell you that if you subscribe to his Patreon for $5, you can get your first coaching session for free. If you're interested in getting coached by someone that's this good at coaching, then look at the pinned comment below, check out his stuff, and I'll see you guys later.
We talked, what
Yeah.
we discussed was how in solo queue, right, you'll be reviewing the way that you do your ganks. And let me just pull this up here too. Yeah, so goal is just have a clear plan of improvement, how to use your mismatches level 1 and the 5
Yeah.
point, visualize ganks before ganking, and when to like make aggressive plays, like the mindset, and how to punish the enemy jungle when it doesn't cross map. How's this been going? Do you feel like you've been improving?
Yeah. I think I've been playing more consistent in solo queue,
Mm-hmm.
but the 1v1 mismatches, it's like we've only scrimmed like twice. So
Oh, I see.
we just started scrimming and then I don't know, I tried to like cook something up in game three this series, but like my mid laner walking up level one and us going into their like red side bot jungle.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't want to do it. So but you know
That's
it's
fine.
okay. But we talked about
It's
it.
like a
At least I
scrim
talked
thing.
I brought it up.
Yeah, that's good. That's definitely good. Do you feel like your ganking percentage has gone up?
Yeah, I would say so. I think I've been getting more comfortable as well, just back into playing competitive.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I've kept, at least it's came to my mind when I think about ganks more. To
Do you feel like you've been punishing enemy jungle a lot?
Yeah, in solo queue, yeah. I feel like a lot of times, like this series, I think I feel like it's hard to find timers when I'm playing like Vi and Skarner. My teammates all need help, so
I see.
I see that the enemy camps are up, but then I see that my camps are also up, and
Hmm.
I'm like under leveled.
I actually have like a really good example because I was gonna make a video on the flag quest game, right? Of the
Yeah,
whole idea of when like you make a play, enemy team makes a counter play.
yeah,
So like right here, imagine that you're Peanut, right?
yeah.
You see enemy Nunu show up on mid, and now you're up tempo. What type of like plays are available for you here?
Um, I would say what I would think of is doing my Grump Wolves Raptors and then maybe invading his Raptors. Or you could full clear and do Dragon because he would be on his
Mhm.
like Raptors or Krugs by the time you start Dragon.
So,
So I
do you
would
remember
do
when we
that.
talked about the list of priorities, right? So priority number one is like dive, then it's like
Yeah,
invade. So in this case here, because Hanwha know that Inspired is going to end up bot side eventually because he
yeah,
showed he's not going to just open top like this.
yeah.
They have like massive amounts of time here to
Right.
go for the top play. So this is like a comp specific thing, right? Especially look at these
Yeah,
top laners. I just saw that Roberto Straight, right? He was playing Renekton. And if you ever play AP jungle or Renekton, like these type of plays are really easy to pull off.
yeah. No, it definitely
And
makes a lot of sense. I guess I was thinking more of like,
like jungle v jungle, right?
yeah. Well, like I just wouldn't see this and so like I wouldn't go for this aligned solo queue. But they have like
Oh no.
it's an insane. If I saw this wave though, it makes a lot of sense. It's like it's
Mhm. And I can even help you. Like right here, you just go, oh, I'm ahead of tempo. Nunu's gonna be bot side, and then your
yeah,
top laner should go. Well, I'm stacking away. Maybe we can dive.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It doesn't have to be LU. So right now, right? Okay, so Peanut makes a play. Now Inspired will have like a potential timer. What can you do? You notice here that his typical potential timer would be taking Raptors, but Poppy's covering.
Yeah.
So this is a great example of like how this back and forth occurs. Peanut is just continuing to clear his camps, and then like the idea of if you're stronger, you want to match. So instead of just playing for this,
Yeah.
because it doesn't look like there's a bot side dab available, he's just matching because he wants to beat up Inspired. Matches him.
Yeah.
Honestly, I should have just asked here. I've been like, oh, what would you have done? But I think you probably would have said I'd probably just play for Dragon or dive bottom.
Yeah, it
So I
depends.
think,
I think.
mhm,
I mean, I feel like this void guard play makes a lot of sense.
mhm. And then watch this. So like Inspired is thinking to himself, right? Okay, they got grubs. He's immediately thinking like, oh, I want to go for a bot side play, right?
Yeah.
So he goes here for Dragon, and then Peanut's like, okay, well, I did grubs. I have two options. I can either cross through mid and fight him again on Dragon, or I can go for like my cross map play.
Right.
So when people were like watching this game, they were kind of thinking like, "Oh man, like Bwipo's just like inting." But in reality, what's occurring is that you have like honestly Peanut playing really really well based off of
Yeah.
the information that Inspired is giving him. And these guys are smart players too. What probably happened in game is that Inspired goes, "If I play for this dragon, are you gonna be okay top?" And Bwipo said, "Yeah, fuck it."
Yeah.
That's honestly what happened. So I thought this would be like really cool
Yeah.
thing to
That
show
was.
before we get into the session.
Yeah. It's just crazy how fast or how they like cross map before you even know you're getting cross mapped.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
So let me just skip ahead of this. So my idea for these, right, is you're in like the competitive mindset. So I'm gonna be looking at like early game, competitive jungling, mid game, macro, because I actually did notice some like macro issues you guys had in that third game. Oh, brand spicy. And Renekton. That is a lot of merc trade value in the top side.
Yeah. Do you like our draft?
Do I like it? Um, if Yone is ahead, then I think your draft is pretty solid because your Baron damage is like okay because of brand.
Yeah.
Uh, but if Yone is behind, I think your draft falls apart.
That's that's some foreshadowing.
Oh really? It's because like Gwen's a big issue versus your
Yeah.
team comp because you don't have a way to kill her. So what needs to happen is that Yone needs to be able to like make pressure on side lane because he
Hmm.
can beat Gwen and Vex if they're relatively even. But yeah, this
Yeah.
shit's. I mean, this is good, right? Like you have Nautilus, you're pretty strong. This guy should like actually walk up like a bit farther to check out where Vex is, right? And then he's able to get a sneak in here because he can sneak in here. He can walk on the Yone, push this guy off, like actually push him off, right? Because like if you walk
Yeah.
into him, like what's gonna happen, right? Your whole team's here.
I wanted to walk in here. That's what I was calling, and then my Yoon said no. I'll ward. Like I'll just ward it later. But then what happens this game is he never ward, and
I see. I
I
mean,
was
yeah,
very
he's.
confused.
Well, he doesn't have prior, right? So he wants to ward early.
I
So
just
I guess
assumed
he
he would
wants to like
ward like
ward
right here.
like right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought he meant. But then he said he's getting. I was like, oh, you didn't. We didn't ward. He's like, well, I'm getting shoved in the tower. I was so confused. That's just
Okay. Well, that's
miscommunication.
yeah, it's a really easy thing for
Yeah,
him to learn. But that's good. Like I like what you were doing there. We're aware level one.
yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, let's take a step back really quickly. So which way do you think Gwen's pathing? Or not Gwen, Sejuani.
20. Um, I think she should path top.
Top lane? Okay.
Yeah, just because I don't think. Well, I guess they have Braum, but I don't think they're. I don't think they're winning a 3-3 bot.
Hmm.
And I feel like Brand is pretty hard to kill.
Well, award level 1 would be really solid, right, to find out for sure. Because when I look at this initially, I'm thinking to myself that this Sejuani is probably pathing down.
Okay.
The reason being is that, like, Renekton, I do not want to path towards the Renekton lane, especially when my top laner is Gwen.
Okay.
The only reason it would be a path up here is like if I think my Gwen's gonna get dove, through
Yeah.
wave dove. And hopefully my Gwen doesn't play in a way, because I don't think she can really get 100 to 0. Actually, Loki, she could, because like your Ian to Renekton W. I just don't know the
Yeah.
champions that well. But if you guys think you can, then she should path up. But if you can't, then she should path down.
Yeah.
Oh, what is going on here?
Um. God, I really don't know how they saw me, but
Hmm. Let's go take a step back and see level 1. So they're in lane. I see what you're thinking. You're like, oh, they didn't ward, so I want to go for this gank.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind it. How did they see you? Um, I think maybe body language, or you can actually like check the VOD. Maybe they did drop a word, level 1, like drop
Yeah.
the word here. But it's like pretty weird for them to drop a word level 1 like that and then walk around like this, right? So I think it's
Yeah.
probably body language. Maybe just tell your bot lane, like don't make it too obvious, right?
Yeah.
And then also when you go for this gank, I'd probably just like to run more like this, because if they walk here, like if they show here, they see you.
Yeah.
So like right about now,
I
I
get.
think you might have been seen, but they're already
Yeah.
running back, right?
No,
Doesn't
I,
make
I
sense.
would have gone all the way around, but like I already saw that they were running away, like so I just went for the
Yeah.
shortest path.
Hmm.
But at that, I'm like kind of sad here, but
Yeah.
it's
It's like not ideal, right? But oh, actually, I'm looking at the top lane. You can 100% dive this guy.
dive bot or no Gwen.
Dive top.
Yeah,
Dive Gwen.
that's
Yeah,
why my plan
100%.
was either like that's why I started Raptors because either just gonna gank level 3 bot or go for. He said he could probably make something happen top.
Uh-huh.
That probably would have been better
So
to just go top.
yeah, looking at this, just under the idea of like consistency, right?
Yeah,
I think the most consistent option is that if there's always going to be a dive timer up here, then I would proactively look to just go boom, 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 or just boom, 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 like that,
yeah,
right? Now, the situation where you wouldn't want to go for something like this is if you had a ward, you're like, oh, Sejuani is pathing up, right, to defend this. So I actually don't mind looking for a sneaky play where I go around like that, base, and then I'll be here on time to defend my top side
right.
camps. I
But
don't want you to like ruin your like creative ideas, right? Because
yeah,
creativity is good, but I think in the spot that you're in right now, what will help you improve the most is just following like the standard line.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
play this out some more. So we see Sejuani bot lane. I remember last time this happened, I would tell you to press tab. Did you press tab?
Probably
Pressing
not.
tab. Oh, press tab.
I don't know. I'm so bad at it. Oh,
You'll press it eventually. I'm sure.
oh, I know. I think if you listen to the comms, I think I'm pretty sure I call out that she has 20 CS. I remember this. I said I said her grump is up.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you pressed it. Shit. Was that 20?
Yeah, she has 20.
Okay, okay. So her graph is up.
I
Okay.
remember saying it out loud.
Mhm. So right here, you have like two options. You can go straight to your gromp or you can go to top crowd. Which one are you thinking here?
Um, I always go to my grump, but I mean I don't think she has any reason to be on top crab, so it's not like I'm rushing. Do you think it's better to start on the crab and just pat down?
Yeah, and there's one other reason. It's because you had enough gold for a pink. It might feel really bad, right? But jungle
Yeah,
first base having a pink, it helps a lot with top control. What I want to see from you here is I want you to go to river,
yeah,
step here, drop a ward,
yeah,
clear, and then your sequence is a lot better too, right? Because
yeah.
now if you
That
want to do like Gromp, Blue, Wolves, you don't want to go back to Crab. You actually don't ever want to go back to Crab once you start your Gromp.
yeah, that's true. That makes a lot of sense.
So I better not see you go back to this Crab.
Oh no, I went for a gank.
You get Slash. I think Slash is really good. It relieves
Yeah,
a lot of pressure here.
it's just like this game is like I think I got good ganks. I think that was a good look, but both my ganks kind of ruined my tempo.
Yeah, the thing that I want to tell you is that when you make a gank, imagine as if what analogy can I use here? Okay, imagine like you have a gun, right?
Yeah,
And you shot someone and you use one of your bullets, right?
yeah,
And in jungling, imagine in the early game, you have like one shot per round. Because usually that's the
yeah.
case,
You have to
right?
full clear to reload.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So right now, like you went for this bot gank. If you go for this gank again, like you're just McDonald's.
yeah,
Like there's actually a world now, right? Where this is what I'm expecting. It's 4:30, right? Sejuani could have finished her Krugs. She's gonna go to her Raptor soon.
yeah,
You still have to do your blue. Her support's coming out of base, and then this is getting invaded.
yeah,
And that's gonna be like the issue. Like that's what's gonna happen to you. So like right here, right?
yeah,
Like these Raptors should be gone. I don't even know how she's so late to these Krugs. Because he spawned at 4:30. You know what I mean? So I don't know
yeah,
what she did for 30 seconds.
yeah. No idea.
Mhm. And another thing that I want to mention too, with
Yeah,
the whole idea of like follow the standard line. If you look at your draft, where should you be able to generate your advantage?
top lane.
Renekton,
Yeah,
right? And we're about to enter like 7 minutes into the game, and you haven't interacted or used top lane a single time. Because
yeah,
what it looks like from my perspective is you're naturally going to be clearing Raptors into Krugs, base, do this, or you're going to stay and just make bot side play. But these grubs with your composition, they're actually really important, right? Because you mentioned Yone as a win con.
yeah,
So let's see.
yeah. I go to these. I call the grubs, and I just get these for level 5. I run straight to
Yeah,
the grubs. So Nautilus is.
this is good. Oh, you know that this Vex has no flash, but I
Yeah,
wouldn't go for this. Oh, I take that back. Your Chef Sophie.
and unfortunately, that happened.
It's all good. We punished a flash. I don't really mind it that much as long as Brand doesn't die after. It kind of sucks for you, right? Because there's a world now where if Brand is diveable, you don't have the time to take your top side. But in this case, it looks like they're not going to dive him, so your top side is yours. And actually, there's a bigger decision to be made here. So you
Yeah.
have three decisions. Which one? What do you think they are?
Full clear, invade.
Mm,
Yeah. Uh, I'm not sure.
Basing is also an option.
Base for
Like
it. Yeah, because I have a lot of
one point
gold.
four.
Yeah.
So what's the advantage of full clear? Pretty easy, right?
Advantage of full clear. I get my.
Yep.
I mean, it's good to start my clear right now, so I can be like good tempo.
Yeah. I mean, the advantage of full clear is that, like, not to overcomplicate it, you get to full clear your jungle. It's like really good for you.
Yeah.
right? What's the advantage of invading? Advantage of invading is that obviously you could take the enemy jungle camps, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to get red buff for level 6, and then maybe I could, like, I'd either base or I'd try to ult mid lane again, kill him.
Mhm.
That's what I was
And the
thinking.
advantage of basing, what do you think is the advantage of basing?
I mean, I'll come onto the map and hit level 6 and have all my gold spent, be strong, could fight
Mhm.
wherever I wanted to.
This one's also pretty interesting. The benefit of basing on this timer too that you didn't mention is that you get to choose which way you want to end your clear because all your camps are going
Yeah.
to be up. So you can either choose to path up or you can choose to path down, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, lots of options here. How do we know which one is the best one? And I'm gonna ask you a question, and hopefully it'll like lead you to the answer.
Yeah.
What do you want to do next? Where do you want to end up next? Do you want to end up bot side or top side?
Um, Probably top side.
Okay. So if it's top side, full clear is gone, right? We are not full clearing
Yeah.
because, all right, uh, invade and then base are their next options. Now this is my
Yeah.
opinion with invades. If you can get this guy's camp and he can't get a counterplay, invade is good. Can he get a counterplay?
Um, he just did dragon, so he could try to dive bot, but I didn't think it was possible.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible either. There's no way he's diving these guys full HP.
Yeah.
Right? So,
And
boom. I think this is good.
yeah, but I think basing would have been better. Now that I think about it,
No? Well, why do you think basing is better?
because I wanted to like get level 6 for a gank, but if she's recalling, she's either gonna do this or she's gonna be on her Krugs. And then if I look for like a play top, I'm just down like 1,500 gold, even though I'm level 6.
Oh, well, I'm saying that you would just take her red and then base.
No, I understand that. I just think that my reasoning, like, that's what I was thinking is the reason I wanted this
Oh, I see, I see.
was to
Like
hit level 6, so maybe I could
so you
look
can
for
make the
something.
like, yeah.
I didn't just invade for the camp. But
Okay,
either,
I see.
either way, maybe I could have dragged this more because I get. Uh,
Oh yeah, you drag it, you smite it, you E out.
yeah,
No issue.
I
Only
think.
worry here is that if she like rage
Yeah,
invades your top side, but there's no world. You have mid push, top
yeah,
push.
but I think I lose my flash because I didn't drag it. I didn't expect
Yeah.
her to run straight to a red buff.
uh Well, just to like dissect that statement, there's nowhere else for her to run. To clarify,
You don't think she would run to Krugs?
no, she should always run like this, and then check, and then go here. Because this happens in solo queue, right? Like enemy jungler takes grubs, you take dragon, you know that your buff is spawning, so you always check your buff first. I'm pretty sure in solo queue you always check your buff first too, right? Just to check, just to see if they're on it.
Yeah, it depends. If
Well, let
if
me tell you,
I play,
in solo queue, you
yeah,
should always check the buff first. Just a quick tip.
yeah, that makes sense. If I'm playing like Brando, I'd literally just run straight to my Krugs, and I'll run past the dead red, and just keep. But maybe I'm a psychopath for that.
Well, honestly, like Brand, you can kill the Krugs over the wall, right? Like you just run through here and then be like W, and then EQ here, smite it, and then I'll die, and then you do red. At least not important. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
important.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. Fine to take the red, right? But the mindset should be basing. So you're
Yeah,
you're overplaying, you're overstaying on the map. Also, you
yeah.
never have to play flasher. Okay, base. No, it's
No,
not worth it.
gimme. Yeah, no, you're right. I should have based.
Now I'm seeing like clear top, clear top, clear top, clear top.
Yeah,
Here, Sejuani show top. You have an option now, right? You can do this, or you can be faster into top.
yeah.
Which one is
This is exactly what I was talking about. It's like I saw that all of his camps are up bot, but I didn't feel like I had the tempo to like Uh,
So it's good
Also,
that you
I think my
mentioned.
brain is recalling, but yeah.
Yeah, so we think about like tempo, and then we think about lanes when it comes to invading. So when we talk about tempo specifically, let's simplify that. Who will make it there faster? Right? That's all you need to think about. When she shows here, can she make it here on time?
Yes.
The answer should be yes. So okay, then what's my advantage? My lanes? My band
Efficiency.
spacing?
Yeah.
Okay, so then boom.
Yeah.
Right? So you just clear. It's all good.
Yeah.
El Rapitors. Does this Vex have thumbs for
Yeah.
fighting on mid? Just saying hello.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's felt kind of awkward as I didn't really
It
want
kind
to do
of,
anything.
yeah. When I see this, this is what people mean when they talk about like jungle mid synergy, right? So jungle mid synergy essentially is, are you guys on the same page? To me,
Yeah.
it's like he wants to fight, you want to do your camp.
Yeah.
So someone has to give here. What's more important? This is my question. If Vex has no flash and he wants to make a play right now, then it's in on him to say whether or not she has ward spot side, right?
Yeah.
Because if he wants to make the play like this, then you are just running here, and then she has no wards, and then you're gonna kill her. If she has flash and I'm playing jungle, I'm telling this guy 10 out of 10 times I am not coming.
Yeah.
So does she have flash?
Yes.
Then I'm not coming. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on here.
Yeah. I think I should have said I just want to clear
Mm.
this. I'm just looking at this and
And wait 1 second. My lamp sometimes makes noises.
you're good.
Yeah. So right here, a big part of it too is that in league there are timers that you're meant to hit, right? And these are your aggressive opportunities. When when you do something, right?
Yeah.
That means that you're gonna miss an opportunity. So the opportunity that you missed here is what should have happened is you do your Raptors
Yeah.
and you were going top, and then you're here to dive this guy because I'm pretty sure he's diveable.
Yeah. Yeah. I can just see this game. I just missed like I could have made like 3 plays top that were pretty
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Let me just see if you really want to progress this game into the mid game. Huh? Straight?
Also, I felt like I was just catching so many mid waves, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you could. Oh, I don't know about.
I'm pushing it for him.
I don't know about pushing his wave. I don't know about staying this long with
Yeah.
these camps spawning soon. These little grubs. You got 1,000 gold. We need to learn how to base. I'm gonna put
Yeah.
that here. Note. Game one, basing. Really important. Let's skip ahead to the next game. Just want to watch the early game here and see if this is a thing that you do off of like non-comfort, right? Because you said that you don't play that much Scryer.
I think it is because every time I play tanks, I do that shit, and I don't know. Like, you can tell like if I'm playing Lee Sin, this
Mhm.
it's like so much different
What about
for.
Vi?
I mean, I'm going the Conqueror build, so I'm not having. I don't know. I mean, I think my base timers are better on Vi for sure.
We got
Like,
oh, we got a word level one. Let me go check out how he did this.
oh
Well, you have
yeah,
Nar top. We got strong level one though, so we can't really face check Sinja outranges the Ari. Wow,
this is just
support is
the
just
enemy.
1v9.
Yeah, the enemy mid laner just decides to give us.
Okay, right here, he needs to walk up, right, and get information. Because one of the things he can do here is that if he walks up, support can walk behind him and sneak in. You should also not be afraid of walking up because you guys protect him on both sides. Mid laner's there, stuck. Let's move, let's move, let's move.
Yeah.
Took us a bit to move, but it's fine. I get the word. It's chill.
Oh, we got
It's
Ari's
just slow.
flash too.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's really good. Actually, because you got Ari's flash, I'm thinking of a level 3 gank mid now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was wondering if I should, because I think I see in like worlds they always go like after these wolves they go and gank from top side.
Well, the reason why they do that is because like you can't gank from anywhere else.
Yeah, that's true. So I was thinking, I was like, fuck, I should have probably done that. Right here, I was like, fuck, I should have pathed up to the river and around.
Yeah, yeah.
And
You went for this one.
yeah, but then because
Oh,
like
and mid?
my my Balian had like insane push, but I think I trolled by using my Q already.
I really like this invade by you.
Yeah, but I
Good.
I just shouldn't Q, right?
Yeah, now you should not queue.
Like I'm so stupid. Should just camped at the
It's
bush. He had no idea.
it's all good though. He should die.
No, he
See that
lives.
ignite? Oh, unlucky.
It's a W. I had a feeling he would go in.
Oh, I this is it. What are you gonna do from here?
Um, I think we don't have like I don't have anything left in the tank to do the Gromp, so I just thought I would one shot this wave and leave.
So remember, I think we did this in an earlier session. When you're stronger than enemy jungle, your goal is
Yeah,
to match. Right? This is it with League in general. If you're
yeah.
stronger, then you want to match the person. So after Jarvan dies here, where's he going?
To his blue, his Gromp.
You think he's gonna
Yeah,
just runs like this? Okay.
yeah.
And what are you gonna do?
I ran to my Krugs because I want to do like Krugs into my red buff or Krugs into gank or Krugs into the hot crab.
Mhm.
Because that
What
like
I'm
yeah,
Yeah, no, finish your point.
because I know that they all just use their sums, so I'm just gonna stay bot side. That's my idea. Like that's why I wanted to push this wave and then recall. So I just be with like have like a item.
So if you want to be bot side as long as possible,
Yeah,
you want to clear these camps.
yeah. I don't think they spawn when I recall though. Like, do you think I should have just done the bot crab right now?
Uh, you can, well, from what I'm looking at here, I think you should base
Yeah.
after you push this wave, and then you can run to bot crab, and then you can cross through mid, and then you can clear these like that, and then
Hmm.
now you'll be bot lane infinite amounts of time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because
Actually.
if you base and you do this, like
Yeah.
eventually you gotta leave,
Yeah, that's true. That actually makes. Also, he wouldn't be able to take any of the crabs because he's
right?
on his
Because if we
blue
think
Gromp.
that he's gonna base like this, right?
Yeah.
He is. If he if he shows up here with your double longsword, like he's not fighting you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, maybe I'll go get top crab. Nope,
Yeah.
right? What's he gonna do? He's gonna go invade your bot side camps. Go take my level 1 camps. No, he's not going to, right? He needs to secure his level 2 camps
Yeah.
or level 4 or 5, and then you
Yeah.
get to clear down, and then you match him again.
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh my god, it's war. Okay, it's right here. I'm asking my Syndra if possible if she could just come and ward this for me really quick. That'd be really nice. But there's a lot of time used, a lot of time, so you can actually just do this.
Oh yeah, we did waste a lot of time. Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really, really, really don't like the choice to deploy bottom here. I want to see this. You don't
Yeah.
have to invade his Raptors, right? But you can because you're stronger than him.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. I guess I wanted to like. I guess I was thinking more like, I wanted to gank right now, but
Hmm.
it's just Make it's I just end up wasting all my time in my camp timers.
Hmm. Like this. Oh my god. There's something with you and being level 3 at 5 minutes.
I know. Yeah,
Because right now, like I could see you being like really 1v9 this game. Because I think you're pretty strong. I think that Syndra's stronger
yeah,
than Ari. Pre-6, you can invade him here. Boom, 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 and
yeah.
then
I'd
you didn't
I'd
take
be
his grump, right? So
yeah, I'd be level 5 on his Gronk respawn.
yeah,
Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense.
yeah. We could go to the third game, and then we can actually watch some of the mid game for this third game. I want to see the comfort Lee Sin. By the way, which like okay, this is not a defensive thing, but I've
Right.
literally never thought of you as a Lee Sin player. Like I always thought like Lilia player, Lilia
Yeah,
player.
that's well. I'm.
I feel like Lee Sin is just so different compared to Lilia. Like it's just so different.
I feel like yeah. I mean, I had Lilia's probably like my most successful. Actually, it's not like in season 11. I was rank 90, just Lisa one trick.
That's pretty good.
But,
You got hands.
but everyone just knows me as a Lilia player. 'Cause-
Okay, so looking at this, you can path up or you can path down. What's enemy bot lane matchup?
it's Rakan, yeah, Rakan
Jin.
Jhin. My opponent said that
Wow.
they're very comfortable just laning and chilling, and we wanted
Yeah, I don't
to.
mind. I don't mind pathing up this game. I think on a I think both are fine. If I were to say which one I would believe is better, I would probably path down. And the reason why is because looking at these comps, I kind of feel like it's not a really big grub type of game. So
Yeah, well,
having the opportunity for like a
what
5 minute Drake is really solid.
what I wanted to do this game was like level one push their mid laner off and walk in to the red side, like I said. But my team did not want to because they had an Olaf top, but I didn't think the Olaf top would have like any chance of being there, and I could just queue the bush.
Hmm.
They were scared of face checking, like Calmer was, so he said no. But I feel like this could have been a split map. I don't think they would
Honestly,
pick think it's bad.
Rakan, Jin, Aurora, those champs are pretty decent level 1.
Is Lucian Nami not?
Though no, Lucian and Nami are good. I'm just thinking like Lucian would go
Yeah,
Q, Nami would probably go W, or she can go bubble. Honestly, I'll just be straight. I don't actually know who's stronger level 1, so I'm just gonna believe you that you guys would win. Like if I was coaching, I'd just go like, "Oh, what do you guys think? Like, let's take a vote on this," because I'm not sure.
yeah. Well, they didn't want to, but I thought of it like I was like, because I wanted to see like maybe we could wrap around to their Tribrush as well. Like I just wanted to do something weird, but
Honestly, maybe they're just nervous because it's like game
they
3.
they didn't. Yeah, they didn't want to flip the game. They said. Oh,
Whoa!
also, I'll just say this. I
Did
said
you miss or were your
no, no,
top
no.
sides?
This is what I said. This is also what I said. Level one. He's probably gonna like. I can't do anything topside. Like that's also another reason why I don't start topside because it's Olaf Hecarim. So I said we
Mm-hmm.
have to invade, and I see that my like we're gonna crash. But I used my ward to get here fast.
Dude.
But and my mid laner wards like level one. He wards the entrance to my raptors, but
Okay, now I completely understand why you what you were thinking here.
so I actually end up being pretty tilted. Like
I think what you should do is I think you should stand and then try to start your Raptors or your red. And then if he shows up, then you just go do your wolves. And then after your wolves, you cross into his Raptors. And then if he matches you, like let's say for whatever reason he goes Raptors to Raptors, who cares? Just go do your blue gromp red.
yeah,
That's what I would do.
yeah,
And just like suss it out. because I don't think like the split map is particularly
I
like great
felt
for them or for
safe.
you.
I felt safe with that ward, but Hecarim somehow got to my red buff.
Oh, it's because the words
Is it bad?
it's not
Yeah.
bad.
I wasn't sure
I
if it covered the whole thing.
it looks like it should cover the whole thing. So frankly, I'm not entirely certain how they snuck in because I thought it was
Bro,
bad, but it like you could literally see this.
yeah, like what the fuck, bro? You know what I mean?
I
Though?
don't know.
Like so fucking. It's actually so.
I don't maybe just check maybe it's a visual glitch because that doesn't really make sense. But yeah, using
Yeah,
your ward hop here is a bit sus.
yeah, I agree.
And he's level 3, so that means
I
he did
just
your entire top side.
see what happens. I feel like we need to work on communication because
Oh
what happens
my
is
god.
my top laner says that he's like crashing and then he's not crashing for another 20 seconds. And then the enemy
I
top
see.
loses. So it's just like I don't know what he means by crashing, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's good to talk about comms here. But he also did redeem everything by smurfing.
Yeah,
I can't believe he went for this.
yeah. Uh
Okay, you got the kill. What are you thinking of doing here? If I'm you, I'm not taking these camp stops then.
no,
I am.
no. I'm doing the crab and then recalling. Actually, never mind, I'm I'm looking for a die.
No.
Just recall. Oh, but it looks so juicy.
Nothing about this looks juicy.
Yeah, I actually, dude, I should have just recalled, bro.
I, I don't even think like you have to just raw dog Cubo. Yeah, we're basically here, right? And then you have to like make a decision. Do you think that Hecarim started your Raptors or not? Right? Because if you started your Raptors, then they're spawning at 4 minutes. If he didn't start your Raptors, then it's at 4:30, right? Because that means he did red Raptors,
Yeah, I
or if he might
mean,
even did red Krugs Raptors for all we know. So we don't really know much about what's going on here.
yeah,
But what I would do is after this crab, there's even a world actually where I don't stay for this crab at all, and I would just instantly base and I would run to bot crab because that's the only place that he can go, and I'm pretty sure you're stronger with double long.
yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna get a
So
stronger recall in either.
yeah, so like a quick tip. Um, I tell this to every jungle. If you kill the enemy jungle in an invid, base,
Yeah,
and I've used gold advantage. Because I think base here run straight to bot crab is like really good. If he runs there, you can match him. I'll just make sure to ward somewhere in the top side just to see if he does like something like this, right?
yeah,
Because then you can base and then you can go match him on your rafters.
yeah. That makes sense.
Oh man.
I don't know how, dude. I don't know how they keep. I don't know how he saw me. I well, it's my cannon is griefing me. Actually, never mind.
He just starts running. Okay, you need to talk to your team about this. Like stop overplaying my ganks.
Yeah,
And also, at least you're level 4 this time at 5 minutes, but you should have based already.
yeah.
Also, this hacker just wants your bot side camps so bad.
No, I know.
Like, I don't.
I know. Here I was like, oh, I griefed so hard, but then I was like, oh, Hecarim just griefed so hard.
Like, I don't know why he just doesn't want to do his own camps.
No, if he would have just full cleared, I think he'd be up like a level and a
A
half,
billion gold.
and he
It'd
would get
be.
to the grubs.
Mhm. So, right here, let's check this out. Your path just naturally has you ending up top side, so that's where you're gonna go.
Can I just go for one here?
Go for one.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, I was gonna go for as however many I could get.
I'm pretty sure you're just dead here.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like the moment, okay, so it's not ideal, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't open to your Krugs because your Raptors are gonna take forever. So you want to just open right here and then get your bot side. So you're gonna do Gromp, Wolves,
Yeah.
and then hopefully your team is communicating to you, like on whether or not they want to take a base. Your bot lane wants the base, so you can't do dragons. So you're like, oh, okay, well, I don't really have a job right now, so let me just try to make like a fast play. I don't
Yeah.
mind this if it was actually a fast play, right? Because this is like not your timer.
Yeah.
You need to smite this and then run literally right now, like
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
If you did that, this honestly could have been like a pretty decent play.
Yeah. I agree. I don't think I was looking at mid lane when I was doing it. It's kind of bad.
Here, usually I always say like it's fine to open to your Krugs, but now what I want you to think of is that they just punched you, right? You want to get a counter punch off. So I think you should just do red Raptors and then just get bot side as fast as possible so you can play in this line here. Because you want to get this dragon. We can't let this guy get Grubs and Dragon.
Yeah.
Not if our bot lane's winning, which your bot lane is. Hmm. Where is my Lee Sin going?
Well, I wanted to kill him because I knew I was stronger. But then like, Q doesn't hit him and he levels up.
So I actually took your Raptors because you did your Krugs. I feel like that's just so funny.
Yeah, I thought he was really stupid for going for my Raptors there. But I was personally
But he's just
offended,
like,
so I went for it.
yeah, I mean, he's just yoinking it, right?
Yeah.
Still a bit of a yoinker. I think he ran like now because it looks like your team was there.
Yeah, my team said they covered it. And
Mhm. But from like me, right? Just think about the speed. I think you should go red Raptors. You might even go Raptors red, right? If your team doesn't beat you. And then I want to be bot side. Like if I see this,
yeah.
I'm like, okay, I get to go bot side and I get to do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, you're right.
Now, I will say something. I don't mind the fact that you push him out of his top side because it's something, right? It's just that there could have been more. Okay, I take that back. I matter. I mind because you didn't get anything.
Yeah. No, after the grump, I just realized that I'm just gonna get killed by Aurora.
Yeah.
So I was
And
trying to
now
be
you,
aggressive with like that was our game plan to be aggressive top side. I guess I overforced it. So we never really had good
yeah.
like
So
timers.
we talk about like aggression,
Yeah.
at least jungle versus jungle, because that's what you're thinking. Aggression, jungle versus jungle. If you're stronger, you want to match him, and you always want to make sure that you're matching him ideally on your strong side,
Yeah.
right? So if you're going to be pathing bottom, that means that you want to contest them here.
Yeah.
You don't like really want to go like this, right?
But why not? Like if I just saw him ganked up, I think because I know like I want to fight as I just want to fight him.
The
I know
reason
I
why
shouldn't
is
have because my mid
because
is not.
the reason why. Well, let me be clear.
Yeah.
It's fine to do this if you know that there isn't a play here,
Right.
right? And not just that, you also know that these camps are not up. Because the thing is that if you go like this into like this,
Yeah.
you either need to cross through mid into your bot side or you need to base. The idea behind like making a play on your strong side is that you always have something to do. So let's say you cleared these camps before you went here, then you could go back to your Raptors or you could go back to your Krugs, right? So you're like maximizing the time you have on the map that you on the side of the map that you want to play for. If you go to your side to his side, then the goal is to like explicitly making sure that you take something and he can't get this. Which
Right.
is true, but you didn't get anything. And the reason why is because if your idea is to chase them out, that means that they made a play topside, which means that typically their laners are able to move first.
Yeah.
I think the one situation where it would be fine is like let's say he kills your top laner,
Yeah.
and then his top laner needs the base, and your top laner like insta TPs back and shoves the wave, and then you invade. I think that's good.
Yeah. I just in my head, I thought I would one shot it. Like if I hit that Q because he's level 5, I thought he wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah,
But I do.
honestly. Sorry, what were you saying?
But I mean, I can see that like doing his Raptors and Dragons probably much better consistency.
Like, don't get me wrong, I like the idea behind the play. I even said
Yeah.
that it was fun, but it's only fine if you actually like get something, right? In which case
Yeah.
he didn't get the blue or
Yeah.
the gromp. It looks like. So we do all these calves. Now we're doing dragon. Awesome. Okay, grubs are spawning. What's the game plan here?
I just want to farm for my item. I just check his Raptors to see if he like did my Raptors or if he did his own camps. So
You're wasting. Oh, so you wanna?
I just wanted to know like if his Raptors were up, then I know that my Raptors are down.
Oh no, what I'm thinking of here is like you want to stay until your item.
Yeah, I need 1300.
Do I mind that compared to just basing and then clearing down? So he'll be bot side on the time that he's on grubs. Well, all I know is that I really don't want you to be fighting right now because you haven't based yet.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying though, right? Where it's like after here, is it better if you do like Raptors, Krugs, base, and then be bot side, or is it better to just base and do Krugs, Raptors? I think getting your item is pretty important,
I
especially
think
when you're
yeah, I think
targeting.
I just hyper focus on my item. And I don't get distracted. And that's good.
Yeah, I think you just got distracted.
Yeah,
Because right here, you're doing Krugs, you're basing, and then you're on this guy's red with a full item.
yeah. And once I have Eclipse, I can just dive whoever shows up bot when I
Mhm.
come out of base.
What was this guy's time? It sucks too, right? Because since you wasted the time, like you would actually be first here, but now he can base and he can match you.
Yeah,
Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Yeah, blue Grom don't really have much of a job to do topside just yet. Okay, let's watch how you get vision when you're support. Aurora fogs down. Move up and get him vision. This is good. Clear wards together. Cross your mid. Top side.
I should have avoided
Yep.
that ward.
This ward.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Not sure it matters, but
It's
felt kind of awkward to
okay. It's not the end
pass.
of the world.
Yeah,
Well, okay. Let me phrase. It's like obviously not ideal,
yeah.
right? But I don't think it's like gonna like make or break the game.
Here I called to collapse.
Yeah, I think collapsing is good here. Oof. Nice. So this you're basically doing the peanut, right? Where You're stronger.
Yeah.
You see Hecarim. You don't see like you don't want to go for the cross map play. You just want to match him.
Yeah.
But if you're matching him here, then I want to see you move like a lot faster on this match.
Yeah.
Like I think you're doing a lot of like effort to not be seen where it doesn't matter, right? Like just come across your mid and then show up at the spot grab and fight him off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
The right idea, or like I guess like you're almost there, right? You just need to not care about the fact that you're seen because you want this crab and just fight him
Yeah.
off. And then now you're in a great situation, right? Where if they play for this like Herald,
Yeah.
then you get to break open bot. And right now, like no one's contesting, so you're just gonna base. I
Yeah.
think that Anami should base too, right? And then ideally, if your cannon can drop a ward, so we just know if this guy's on this Herald or not.
Yeah.
It's pretty important. That's fine. Playing for Dragon next. Wow. We did not do Herald.
Yeah, I
So they
can't
missed
believe
their
we didn't.
timer. Wait a second. Do we know how low this is, this Herald?
No, I think they just started it.
Okay, so they just started it? Like I want to see you go over there right now and fight them.
Oh,
But
never
if they
mind.
didn't
Never mind. It was
if they
bot.
didn't just start it, okay then yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, let's play for this dragon. Let's see your positioning here. They're dropping Herald mid to get control. Wow, that's really ballsy. Don't do this.
You don't think so?
You're dead. This guy RWs you. Aurora's right here. You're
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
They just didn't know you were dead. I think it's fine to posture like this, but you can't ever take this cue.
I have to take every Q though.
If you want to die, it's fine. Oh, I think your Hui is definitely overshifted here. He needs to be bot.
Yeah.
Don't think we need to be hitting the mid turret right now. Nom nom.
Another wave for me.
Okay. Ah.
It's kind of awkward.
So
Yeah.
I know that this top turret is up, and this is what I was thinking of when I was watching your guys' game. Cause is this top turret up? It is up, right? Yeah, it is up.
Yeah, I think so.
It it really felt like you guys didn't know how to abuse the fact that you have a long lane. Because I want you to just watch this lane and see what happens with Hui.
Yeah, if you listen to the comms, like literally right after I pushed that mid wave or that bot wave, um, Shogo tells him to like, or I think Rhino tells him like, you need to get like, we want you to farm or like get your
Mhm.
farm bot.
Yeah. So this is just because he's like not very
I think he's
experienced, I'm
yeah,
guessing.
yeah, he's new.
Like he doesn't know or he doesn't know to say that like because you guys aren't helping me bot lane, I cannot push.
Yeah,
Because he's afraid that if he walks up right now, like Hecarim and Aurora can kill him. So what I
yeah,
will say is that if you ever have your control mage in this position, this is important, right?
yeah,
Because you guys did have the opportunity to swap lanes here. He can go top, Cannon can base, and then go bottom.
yeah,
But if your control mage is on this side, then what you need to do is you need to do romp, wolves, and then get him this sword.
yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
Like this guy can get him that ward, honestly, by himself. Or I guess you could go with him if you're afraid of Hecarim and Rakan being
Yeah,
there. But once you get him this ward, that he only needs to be afraid of like a lane gank from Aurora. But in which case, at the very least, he can just
Yeah.
EQ or QE from here, right? Because right now, like, what's supposed to happen is he's supposed to get this push, then shift, and then even this, I don't really like the fact that you're on Crux because we want to be getting topside bishop now. You see this? This guy's showing here. Someone should show here. Someone should show here. Then we have numbers in their topside.
Yeah.
Just too slow.
Yeah. Like right here, I just go with the push wave.
Yeah, and we're in their topside jungler right now. And now you're basing. Right? It's just too slow. This needs to be lit up.
Yeah.
And honestly, here, if Kennen has TP, like, I think he should have TP'd to save this guy. Because Rakan showed top.
Right.
So that was just part of the macro that I noticed while I was watching.
Yeah.
My god, you guys hate this guy. I think we should be basing.
Yeah. I was looking for a kick because he had no ult, but
It's creative. I like it. But probably not really necessary. Okay, you do your bot side camps.
yeah. Here I just
Get
say that
this.
I'm farming for my item.
Uh,
I tell him I don't
you
want to
guys
fight.
don't want to. You guys don't want to play for this Baron setup. You want to just play into bot side control. It looks like.
Yeah. I just wanted my item for dragon.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm fine with that. You could even do your raptors really quickly here. I would do my raptors here. Why can't Hui touch this even wave? This ward? You need to mention this to your team.
Yeah. That word. Yeah.
Cause like this ward is like fine, but it's like, you know what I mean? Maybe he can hit the cone over, it's okay. But he's not gonna be able to walk up if he's afraid that aura's in here. Or even in the lane bush. So he can't farm right now. But he's
Yeah.
definitely too far. Like he should be catching the wave like over here, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see the setup. Wow. That high ground, low ground? This is kind of BS.
Yeah. I, yeah. I mean.
Oh my god. Icelandic hero.
I did not think I would get blown up like that. Do I get like what one shots me? I don't even know.
Here's CC. I think the big issue here is that they've been engaging for 5 years and Kedden's not TPing.
Yeah.
And then my cannon's here. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah. They're all dead.
My cannon's here right now. It took him a bit, but he TP'd eventually. The fight should still be won. They used every ultimate on you. Except Olaf ulti. They have Olaf ulti still. Oh my god. Cannon moment. Oh, it actually didn't turn out that good. Oh, JK, it turned out fine.
Yeah, except for my Q, like my kick. He died before I could follow him with my Q. That's okay.
Okay, time to play for Nash control. Cannon's bot side.
Listen, my support said I really don't want them to get this crab and clear all my vision. So I'm a trooper, and I go and kill it as fast as I can, and then they still they still kill it. It
Happens.
just shows
As
how
long
much
as
of a
they,
team player I am.
I respect it. As long as you don't die, it's fine.
Yeah.
Wow. Dogo's got balls. What did he see?
Well, he wanted to do Baron here.
Oh, because they used the Jhin ulti? and Rakan up too. I don't mind starting a fight like that.
Yeah, but then Rakan like was clearing the ward on the Baron, so he just went in.
No, I think it's fine. If Rakan has the ulti, then he's not really afraid. Oh, I'm pretty sure you smurfed this fine.
Yeah,
Good kick. Oh, yeah, you smurfed this fine. Good job.
thank you.
Okay. Let me just go put this here for the macro point. Macro points. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna make some questions really quickly, right? Just to test the knowledge. See if you got something. Uh, I- these are solid. So, why do you think you're like level 3 at 5 minutes consistently? In my head, I have like the Scrounger game and I have the Vi game.
because I think I look like I just I look for a play after like maybe after 3 camping, and then instead of recovering my tempo and farming, I like look for a play too soon. So I'm just going for too much without reloading.
Let's use that. Going for too much.
Shooting too many bullets.
Yeah. I think it's most funny because neither of us are American, right? Or like fully American.
No. I'm fully Icelandic. I just have a passport. Or yeah, I just have a passport.
Okay, awesome. So it's really funny because neither of us are
Where are you
American.
from?
I'm Canadian.
Oh,
Okay, so like after answering this question, like what's like the concept and solution in your own words? How did I describe the solution to you?
um, to take more general or more like consistent general plays, like the basics, or just the fundamentally correct play of like full clearing towards where I want to go or where I want to end up, or like I guess I don't know hard to explain.
So
Not full clearing, but
yeah, don't worry. This is like a really good exercise I like using. We're just gonna rewatch the play,
yeah.
right? And I want you to just literally imagine yourself and how would you give advice to yourself after you experience this. So this is you, you're coaching yourself, right? You're coming out of base, like what are you thinking?
Um, I mean, at this point, I would just say go for the crab and then full
Mm-hmm.
clear down because it's the fastest like for your tempo and you'll get all your camps.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
No, that's good, right? Because keep in mind, like you're the one in game. So the way that you would describe, like the way that I would describe that concept is that when you're coming out of base, you usually want to think about it like this, this, this. If you
Yeah.
can get something here, you get something here. If you can't get anything there, then you look for something here. If you can't get anything here, then you go back to your jungle, right?
Yeah.
So I just call that like levels of aggression, right?
Yeah.
The way that you're calling it, right, is like maximize efficiency jungle clear wise.
Yeah. Just go for a linear, I guess, the most linear path, right?
Mhm. Linear path. And then right here, when you see like this mid gap, what would you tell yourself?
I would say it's a good gank, but consistency wise, you're always gonna be like, yeah, like if you go for this gank in 10 games, it's probably bad in like 7 or 8 of them.
Mhm. And the only thing I would add there is just like, oh, this gank is good if you took your camps, but because you
Yeah.
didn't, right?
Yeah, I
Like
just
you
don't
lost,
have a
you're gonna
yeah,
lose a lot on
yeah.
this.
I just don't have a
Okay.
turn. Yeah.
hmm And then let's look at the value game. I went too far ahead. Okay. Try here after the shenanigans. And you're basing. And you're like, oh, I deploy like bottom. What would you tell yourself here?
Say um you wanna end up you wanna start on your weak side and end up on your strong side.
Mhm,
You're looking for too many plays before clearing instead of after.
mhm.
It's funny because I never do that in solo queue, but in competitive, I think I rush myself.
Yeah,
I feel like things need to happen faster.
I think too. It's because you probably have like vocal landers. Usually junglers and vocal landers have that issue, and then you think that your champions function differently.
Yeah,
So what I mean by that is like when you play a tank champion, you're like, oh, I don't care about like my camp efficiency. I just want to make plays, 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 plays.
yeah,
That's not true. The difference between tank jungle and farming jungle is not necessarily in the way that you change the way that you play. It's about how like well, obviously you change the way that you play,
yeah,
and like your laners will also need to change how you play. Just to be super clear, it's like your your pathing is more in line with your camps. So I guess one way to explain that is that if you're playing a champion like Brand, you know that you for sure want to be like here at like 4:30, and your
yeah,
goal is to like cycle your camps as much as possible,
yeah,
right? So if there's ever a situation where it's like, do I cycle my camps or do I go for a play that doesn't cycle my camps? Then you would just want to opt into cycling your camps,
yeah,
right? If you're playing a champion where it's like, oh, do I cycle my camps or do I go for like an aggressive play? Then you want to go for an aggressive play. I have the perfect example. You're playing Sejuani, right? It's
yeah,
completely fine to like 3 camp, look on mid gank, drop a ward because you're still ending up on your on your strong side, and then clear all your camps,
yeah,
right? So you don't mind making plays in the middle of your clear or before your clear, like run straight here, gank this guy, and then clear down. But when you're
yeah,
playing a farming jungle, you want to do your plays at the end of your clear. So you want to go boom, 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 boom. Now I can do whatever I want.
yeah,
So that's like the best way to kind of showcase the difference. So when you're playing Vi, right, and you're playing like a Shriner, like you still want to be taking your camps.
yeah,
You can always just pivot after your weak side camps are gone.
yeah.
All right. We talked about punishing the enemy jungle. Like, how do we think about punishing the enemy jungle?
Um,
I could help that out with this one. I just want you to complete this sentence. If stronger than
They
enemy
match.
jungle, yeah, exactly. That's all it is.
Yeah.
When it comes to early game plans, like, what info do you think that you should be prioritizing when it comes to making them?
Um, like you mean like early game, like level one, or like
Yeah, like literally,
first
like
clear?
the first like 2 clears. Because by the way, the first 2 clears are always going to, if you take the same 5 champions or 10
Yeah,
champions, the first two clears should almost always look the same unless something weird happens in lanes.
Yeah. I think first. So you're not. We're not talking about like. I guess invading is part of it. I mean, just look at first level one strength,
Mhm.
and then champion mismatch, or like how I can get a ward on their jungler. That's what I would think. Like, if there's any way
Mhm.
to use, if there's any way to walk in and get a ward, or if I want my mid laner to get like a late ward,
Mhm.
and
So,
yeah,
oh, I can actually help out here because this is like a newer concept that I haven't spoken to you about yet. When it comes to figuring out what should happen in the early game, you should look like outside in or like results first. So what does that mean? Well, you have Renekton, right? So you know that you want to make aggressive plays topside, so you want to invade or dive, and you want to get grubs.
yeah,
The details is your path, but this is what you want,
yeah,
right? So when you play Skarner and you pivot away from this, that means that you're not going to hit your timers. Here, when you're playing Vi, right, you know your goal is to uh, path down because it's volatile and there's aggressive play, take it. Otherwise, play for 6 and play for dragons,
yeah,
right? So it's the same thing here, right? Like this dragon is the objective, so it's another reason as to why you want to clear down anyways.
yeah,
So think about like results, like what do you want to get between the objectives at the 6 minute mark, and then you can pivot because you know League is adaptable. And then
yeah.
finally, like what in the mid game, like what is one issue macro wise that you notice within your team?
It was pretty obvious today is our mid and our mid and AD carry are sharing waves. So
Hmm.
getting getting my mid
So why?
laner to call for vision and for me and support to notice it. Because all three of us can
Hmm. Right.
finding
Perfect.
timers, yeah, to cover my mid pretty much, yeah, in the long lane. Yeah. But yeah, I already know. Yeah.
Right. So let me go take pictures of these and then send them to you. And then I'm just gonna do like a really quick feedback session at the end. Okay. Uh, I think the reloading thing is so funny, by the way.
Yeah, it's good.
I think it's such a funny way to say it.
Yeah,
Okay, give
this
me a second.
yeah. This European coach that coached me said he said it's like breathing. That's what he said. You have to take a breath and farm all your camps.
Oh, that's cute. I like that one actually.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot, more peaceful than
I
yeah.
like the if you shoot two bullets. Yeah,
Yeah, you need to reload. I like that one too. It's pretty good.
it's good.
Okay, so here are my